स्पोर्ट्स से जुड़ी किसी भी अपडेट के लिए स्पोर्ट्स तक को सब्सक्राइब करें और हमारे फेसबुक और इंस्टाग्राम पेज को भी जरूर फॉलो करें।
Where have you been in lockdown, and what have you been doing in lockdown?
I've been in Mumbai. That's the place where I live. And since the lockdown happened, I have not moved out of my house.
You've never been out at all?
Except to buy groceries, which is the essentials. I've not been out. It's been almost 2 months for us here now.
Have you been going stir crazy? Because some people are telling me, and I don't agree with this. I was at Newcastle United for 4 years and used to travel with the team, and team hotels can be really damn boring. Some people are telling me that for you sportsmen, it's just like being in the team hotel before a game. Is it like that, or is it completely different? Rohit?
No, it's completely different. The team hotel, yes, it's nice to be in the team hotel where you know your mates are around, but when you're at home, you're at home. You're at ease, without any pressure. You're with your family, your kids, so you feel like home. Whereas when you're in the hotel, it's just, you're thinking about the game, you're thinking about the performance, you're thinking about the opposition, what do you want to do on the field, so that kind of stuff. So you're always thinking about something or the other. Right now here, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just thinking about what movies to watch, what TV shows I can catch on, if there's any football games that are coming on television, cricket games that are coming on television. That's all I think about right now.
How's your sleeping patterns been, Rohit?
It's just the
So you
same.
watch Netflix till 2 a.m. and 3 a.m.?
No, not really. Unfortunately, I cannot afford to do that for that long in the night because my little one sleeps around 10 o'clock in the night and she wakes up through the night. So I better get some sleep along with my daughter so that, when she wakes up in the morning, I'm up and fresh. Because if I don't sleep on time, my sleep is gone because she wakes up early in the morning. So I go to bed around 11:30, and then I'm up by 7:38.
Oh, I'm proud of you, man.
But I've got full day to watch the shows, the movies, anything that I want to watch. So I try and occupy myself during the daytime more than the night.
What's been your biggest show that you've watched during the lockdown? What's been your favorite?
I've finished watching Money Heist.
I haven't started that. Is it good?
Yeah, it's very good. It's probably one of the best I've seen for a long time. And yeah, it's a Spanish show, obviously. So it's pretty good. It's pretty intense. Quite a lot of stories, romance, thrill. So everything in one package. It comes like a package. So it's a pretty good one. I love watching Friends. Every time through the day, it's the best. So yeah, there's so many things. Yeah.
So what's been your go-to, Rohit, in the fridge? Top shelf, middle shelf, or bottom shelf?
Yeah, I mean, I've been actually very good with my diet. Because it's so easy to put on weight when you're not doing anything. Although we've got a little gym over here. We've got a little running area as well where you can go and do some running. It's about 50 meters, so 100 meters you can go. Yeah. I mean, in Mumbai, it's totally different. It's not like where you have your own houses, your own backyard. Mumbai is more of an apartment culture here.
Yeah.
They've got big buildings here, 50, 60-story buildings. So yeah, I've managed to get some running done here. Although it's not like what you generally do on the field, but it's at least something.
Yeah. So when you go back, obviously we'll talk about the IPL in just a second, Ro. When you go back, what are you looking forward to the most? Have you missed that kind of camaraderie with the guys, the daily banter and room kind of thing?
Yeah, I miss that. But although we as friends, we're trying to stay in touch through the video calls and video conference calls and see what's one been up to and things like that. We managed that pretty well. But yeah, that is something I miss. I miss my teammates, hanging around with them, having a little bit of banter here and there. Uh, because when you're playing together, because almost out of 365 days, we're together almost 300 days, playing, traveling. So it's like a family, right? With all these guys. So yeah, I mean, the first thing I would want to do is just catch up with all these guys and uh, try hit some balls as soon as I can.
Who first? Who are you looking to? Who are you looking forward to meeting first when you go back? The first person.
I don't know.
The Joker. Who's the Joker, Rohit?
There are quite a few jokers in the squad, but you know what? In India, it's going to be different from rest of the country because certain parts of India are affected the most. Certain parts of India haven't been affected a lot. So I'm assuming that those places might open up a lot earlier than where I stay. Like, for example, Mumbai. I live in Mumbai. Mumbai is the most infected right now. So I don't know. The other guys probably will send me videos of catching with each other a lot before than I do.
Because Rohit, you're coming back from injury as well. The last time I saw you,
Yeah.
we were talking about, was it your calf injury?
Yeah, my calf. Yeah.
So I suppose with the IPL being postponed a certain amount of time, it kind of helps you, doesn't it, in terms of your schedule for coming back?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I was before the lockdown happened. I was almost ready to play. I was just that the whole week was going to be my fitness test. That's when the lockdown happened, and I had to push back everything. Now, once everything opens up, I have to first go to the center and give my fitness test. And once I pass the fitness test, I'll be allowed to resume my duties with the team.
What other sports, what other sports do you normally follow, Rohit? And obviously, I'm guessing you've missed them.
I follow football. I watch football. I watch football more than cricket, actually. When I'm at home, I don't watch cricket a lot.
Really?
Yeah, no, I love watching football. It's firstly, it's just such. I mean, when you're watching it, it's so pleasing to the eye to watch all these players execute their skills. I'm a big believer in skills, so I love watching football. It's a very skillful sport. That's probably the reason I love watching football the most. And then I do watch some tennis as well, but not so much as I watch football.
If you played the game of football, Rohit, professionally, what position would you play, do you think?
I don't know. Maybe midfield, because I like
Only midfield or attacking midfield?
No, I don't want to do too much running, so I would probably not too much attacking.
Holding midfield.
Yeah, but although I attacking midfield is something which is that position is very skillful, because you have to make sure that you create an opportunity, at the same time you stop the opportunity also from the opposition scoring the goal. So yeah, I mean, it's a very exciting place to be. I tried playing football, a charity football game here in India.
With the All-Stars.
Yeah, with the All-Stars cricketers and the Bollywood people. Yeah, it was damn tough. It was not easy.
Especially on that pitch. I don't know if they play in the same place, but it's a really bad pitch. It's like
and it was
dry rock mud.
When I played, it was way back in 2013 or 2015. I think it was 5-6 years ago, and I was 26 at that stage, and there were a lot of older guys in the team who wanted to be just standing at the striker position, not do too much of running. And they asked us, the younger boys, to go and do the defending and
That's Ranbir
being the
Kapoor.
full.
I know you're talking about Ranbir Kapoor. He wants to stay up front and not.
He was opposition. I mean, he was not in our team. Oh, guys like MS Dhoni, and we had Yuvraj, Virat. and all these guys, and Yuvraj is somebody who doesn't like to run. So is MS Dhoni. I hope, firstly, everyone takes care of themselves and their family and be well. Um, it's always nice to interact with a different sporting culture and to get to know what they think of the sport. Especially in India, we've got a lot of football fans here. People who watch Laliga. We've been noticing what Laliga has been doing. For the nation. They've been creating a lot of awareness around the country for making sure that everyone stands safe through the players, through the clubs. A lot of initiatives have been taken, which we here as Indians are proud. And whenever it resumes the tournament, I hope we get to see the same intensity and the same atmosphere as well. I'm not sure whether we'll have people around the stadium, but nevertheless, empty stadium will take empty stadium as well, as long as we get to watch the sport.
Thank you, Rohit. Just a final question linked to that. Do you think there'll be, after all of this and the games being played in empty stadiums, certainly that looks likely with La Liga, do you think there'll be a new appreciation from everyone, including players, as to how important the fans are to the whole experience?
They're so important for any sporting events in the world. They are the ones who make the sport look so glamorous around the world. And right now we'll understand the importance of them of not being in the stadium for a little while, or how much ever longer this continues. But at least the first measure has to be that everybody is safe. Once that measures have been taken, obviously slowly and smoothly, there will be uh, you know the allowance of the fans to come to the stadium and watch the game. Safety is very, very important, and that will be taken into consideration before taking any measures.